to all participants, once again, good afternoon. Another technical speaker for smoke management system is a Tunisian national, fluent in 3 languages, Arabic, English, and French. 7 years experience as a fluid specialist and sales leader within construction and oil and gas industry in North Africa and Middle East. A certified engineer from NFAA, responsible for sales and promotion of safety equipments and smoke control system with NAFCO Qatar. After 5 years in the oil and gas industry within Schlumberger as a technical and sales fluid specialist in charge of driving growth of MI SWACO business line, focus on sealing drilling fluid system and related drilling equipment to a major oil and gas customers. His education is a master's degree in physical science from June 2010 in Faculty of Science of Tunis. Diploma of Engineering in the Energy System, July 2012 in National School of Engineering of Monastir. His achievement is awarded for contract for drilling fluids and solid control services for drilling and workover project with significant oil and gas customer in Tunisia between 2016 and 2017. He is a technical and sales fluid specialist, MI SWACO, in Tunisia from November 2012 and October 2017. Sales team leader for smoke control system, NAFCO Qatar factory for firefighting equipment, and safety system in Doha, Qatar from November 17 to present. Ladies and gentlemen, our technical speaker is Engineer HAMZA JEMAA.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Share with you the presentation. Okay. First of all, I would like to thank you for giving Qatar Factory this opportunity to present ourselves and present our product and services. Even during this pandemic situation, I wish you and your family good health and safety. In today's presentation, I am introducing the smoke control system, smoke control technical concept of smoke control and area of application. Then I will give you a brief description of the Qatar Factory services and solution. What is smoke control? Smoke control system is actually an engineering system using methods that can modify the movement of the smoke inside a building. Methods of the smoke control as per the NFPA 92 can be smoke management, which is related to the controlling the smoke inside atriums, and a smoke containment related to the stairwell pressurization, elevator pressurization, and the smoke refuge area. The main objective of a smoke control system is to contain the smoke inside the original fire zone and inhibit the smoke from diverting or from entering stairwell and refuge area. Also maintaining a tenability in exit access and maintain smoke layer at the predetermined height. It is always important to highlight the consequences of not controlling a smoke inside the building during an accident of fire. Smoke can cause human death, serious respiratory injuries, and damage to the properties. We all know that the smoke is the first killer in case of fire, and 50% to 80% of the human deaths in fire accidents are due to smoke inhalation. Therefore, it is very important to design a smoke control system inside buildings as per the latest standard, latest international standards like the NFPA, ASHRAE handbook, and to follow the local regulation and guidelines of the Qatar Civil Defense. The main concept of the smoke control are extraction the smoke from a fire zone. Like in this case, you can see that the fire in the corridor and it's generating a smoke, and this smoke is extracted using the duct system and mainly using the mechanical ventilation of the extraction fan. Another concept is pressurization. We are using pressurization inside the stairwells and the staircase, applying a positive pressure inside the stairwell to prevent the smoke from entering this escape route using by the tenant to escape the building safely. Also, the pressurization is applied here using duct, which is fire rated duct, and supply air fan, mechanical ventilation fan to pressurize the stairwell. Third concept is restriction. Here there is a restriction of the fire in one zone and preventing to go to another zone. Here it can be the application of this concept can be a smoke barrier, fire rated glass, smoke curtain, and fire curtains. Here an idea about the codes and standard used in the smoke control to design and maintain smoke control system. The first, NFPA 92, is for smoke control system. NFPA 204 is for smoke vent design and mechanical installation maintenance. NFPA 101, ASHRAE handbooks, and QCD, General Fire Safety Requirement, the guidelines, Annex 7.0, Revision 2, 2015. Also, BS and EN standard are using for the testing and the testing of the product, and mainly European product are all EN, are following the EN 12101 standard. The application of the smoke control in the high-rise building and commercial residential building. As you can see here, this is an illustration of a tower in which there is a smoke in the corridor. The system in place for smoke extraction show that the smoke is extracted inside from the floor in which there is a fire, and the using the sequence of operation will be once the fire alarm detect the smoke, a motorized smoke damper will open in the floor in which there is the fire, and other floors the smoke damper will be closed. So the hot gases will be extracted using the duct system to outside. In another system, another application is the staircase pressurization. As we said before, there is an application of the fresh air applying a positive pressure in the stairwell, preventing the smoke from entering this area. As you can see, the component of the system are fire rated duct, a motorized fire damper, exhaust grill, exhaust fans, and other exhaust louvers. And all are controlled using a sequence of operation well defined and in conjunction with the fire alarm and the fire safety scenario in the building. Application of smoke control in industrial buildings and warehouses, factories. As you can see in this illustration, a big building and a large building can be fully loaded with the smoke if there is no application of a smoke control system. Therefore, application of a smoke control system is mandatory in order to protect this building and protect people inside the building. The protection can be using smoke extraction fans or a smoke vent. As per QCD, a smoke vent can be used in the warehouses within an area more than 450 square meter, and the sizes and the area of a smoke vent should be more than 2.5% from the application area, from the floor application. Another application of smoke control system is inside shopping malls. And as you know, in shopping malls, we find the atriums. And here, a fire scenario inside atriums. There is illustration of smoke exhaust fans and the makeup air. And it will be, the design should consider all these inputs. Here, a picture of the extraction fan on top of the atriums. Another picture of a smoke exhaust window on top of atriums. Smoke curtains. And here the smoke curtains are used to prevent the smoke from entering the communicating spaces and allow the smoke to be directly diverted to the extraction point, which is the smoke extraction fan on top of the atrium. Another application of smoke control system is for the car park systems. Using smoke control system in car park are very important even in normal case to prevent the buildup of the gas CO in daily use. And there is a well-defined sequence of operation controlling the percentage of ppm in which the fan, the extraction fan, should be work at normal mode, 6 air change, and in case of fire, it will run at higher mode at 10 air change per hour from the 10 air change per hour. As you can see, all the components of the smoke control of car park ventilation are working in communicating with each other. Smoke and fire alarm system, the heat detector, smoke detector, if it is there in the car park, CO detection system, and the smoke extraction fans, ducting system if it is using duct, and jet fans if the system uses jet fans. All the components should be fire rating 2 hours and 300 degrees as per the regulation of the civil defense. Going now to Qatar factory solutions. In Qatar factory, we are proposing to our clients the design using NFPA and BS standard, CFD analysis for car park ventilation and atriums, installation of the smoke extraction fans, the smoke curtain and fire curtains, a smoke vent, all the systems of smoke control system. Testing commissioning, we are providing tab report, testing and balancing of a staircase pressurization, testing for smoke control and smoke cold, smoke test inside car park. Operation and maintenance, we are doing maintenance for our client. We are having multiple AMC contract with different existing building in Qatar. Rectification of the fan performance, rectification of the control panels of related controlling the smoke control system. Our product, we are supplying exhaust fans, QCD approved. Our brand called Venco, which is a Turkish brand. It has axial fans, jet fans, radial type and axial type, roof type fans. Control panel, smoke override panel or firefighter smoke control panel. We are manufacturing these panels in our factory, which is required as per civil defense to be in the control room for controlling all the fans manually. Fire rating duct, we are supplying fire rating duct and doing installation also of this duct in car park and staircase. Duct accessory, motorized damper, relief damper, VCD, Another system, the smoke vent, the smoke exhaust windows, the automatic louvers. We are proposing our brand Mercor, which is from Poland, QCD approved, and Virus third party approved, laboratory approved. Another system, smoke and fire curtain. We are supplying and doing the installation of automatic fire curtain, automatic smoke curtain, which can be 3-hour fire rated and 2-hour fire rated. Our brand is Fairco Shutters, which is from Singapore, QCD approved and UL listed. Here an example of another type of the smoke curtain, which is the draft curtain used in the warehouses and helicopter and aircraft hangars. We are having big reference within the Qatar Armed Forces in Qatar. Our products are certified UL, Virus, IP+, LPCB, and this is giving to our client a lot of advantages in terms of quality of the product, reliability, compliance with the requirement of the NFPA and the Qatar Civil Defense. I'm giving some example of our references project in Qatar. Here, the Four Seasons Hotel, Corniche, Doha Corniche, in which we have done the design installation of the staircase pressurization, the car park, atriums, all done by Qatar factory. The product, the installation, the commissioning, and later on the maintenance are under the Qatar factory roof. Here another project for the substation, metro substation Gold Line has been installed the smoke curtain by Qatar factory. Mall of Qatar, we have performed an installation of the exhaust window in the bridge between the Q rail and the metro and the mall. We have supplied the smoke exhaust windows from our brand Mercor. Also a fire curtain for the Novo Cinema inside the Qatar Mall. Here another reference for the smoke and fire curtain for the Vendome Mall in Lusail. The car park ventilation system, supply and installation of the jet fans, extraction fans, control panels, smoke override panel for the Qatar Foundation, last building, liberal art and science building. Draft curtain for the Qatar University project, College of Engineering. Galerie Lafayette, we have done the fire curtain in different retail shopping. Doha Marriott Hotel in Ras Abu fire shutters and fire curtains. Our brand Fairco. NAFCO is doing the design, the installation, and the complete system. Baladna Farms, also fire curtains. Muwasalat headquarter in Abu Hamur, complete smoke management system has been done by NAFCO, extraction fans, the smoke and fire dampers, emergency power supply, electrical part, all are performed under the Qatar factory NAFCO unit. New project is ongoing now with the Uridu data center for the automatic louvers and fire curtain. And recently, Qatar factory has been awarded the package of the fire curtain, special type in the big hotel Qatar Tower in Lusail. Thank you very much for your time and for this opportunity for presenting our services and our product.
Question. Thank you, Sir Hamza. So, pwede kong, can I start for the question? I will start from my own.
Yes,
Okay?
please. Yes, please.
Okay. If anybody has the question, you can chat. For me, Engineer Hamza. Okay,
Yeah.
you already mentioned that the smoke is required on the building within a particular area.
Mhm.
Can you elaborate more? Is it also required for some, like for example, for the restaurant that requires more cooking, for the kitchen? What I mean, a particular building that requires smoke management, regardless of the area, or is it on the area only required by QCDD?
Well, there is the requirement is the requirement are you can find all the area of application in the QCD guidelines. It is mentioning that, for example, high-rise building staircase for high-rise building is mandatory. You have to. It is mandatory to apply staircase pressurization for this high-rise building. For the car park, you can use natural ventilation at certain condition. It is also defined in the guidelines of civil defense. Car park in which there is different levels and there is no sufficient air coming from outside, so you have to use mechanical ventilation in the car park. Then same atrium, it is a closed area, so you need to manage the smoke inside. However, the details and the concept using, it's up to the life safety system, life safety design.
My question.
Either you can use glass or you use curtains. It depends on the life safety design and the designer who is selecting the system to be used. Warehouses, for the warehouses, it is encouraged always to use the smoke vent, since this smoke vent system is giving different advantages. So you can use smoke vent better than using mechanical ventilation, and you will have the advantage of not using a lot of fire rated cable and a lot of emergency power supply. It's only a smoke vent, install it on the roof, connected to a control panel with a battery backup. So this is the idea. Whenever you can use natural ventilation, you can use. However, for closed spaces, you have to go to mechanical ventilation.
Okay. I'm just asking, maybe on the restaurant, is it mandatory, or how is the restaurant? Because I'm just thinking restaurant is prone to fire because of so many cookings there. What can you say about the restaurant? Because we have some
restaurant. If you can restaurant, there is two spaces. The space in where there is the tenant people, and this is a normal space. However, the kitchen in which there is the problem of the hot gases and hot oil, there is a kitchen hood system for firefighting, and there is other system from HVAC for the for managing these hot gases and oily gases. Some special fresh air handling unit, some but the normal smoke management is not in these kitchen spaces. As I said, to protect from fire, kitchen hood. To protect and extract the hot gases and the oily gases, there should be exhaust fans using duct, but there is other special unit like fresh air handling unit specific for this application.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Anytime.
Thank you very much, Mr. Engineer Rogelio. Mr. Hamza, we have another question here from Engineer Abayon. He is asking if there is any standard QCD format for the maintenance of smoke management equipment and where they can get it.
Yeah, you can go to the QCD guidelines. QCD guidelines, GA 7.0, revision 2015. They are referring to some DS standard and some NFPA standard for the maintenance. So for the maintenance, you can find in the NFPA 92 guidelines, At the end of the NFPA 92, you find guidelines for the maintenance, periodic maintenance for each system, and some reference in the BS standard, and also some small indication in the guidelines of the guideline that I mentioned now. It is existing in the internet. You can just type QCD guidelines and go to the GA 7.0. You will find.
Great. Thank you very much. I hope that answers your question, Engineer Abayon. Any other questions from the panelists or attendees?
If you do, please type in your questions at the Q&A chat box.
I have the questions if I am recognized.
Sorry.
From who?
From the panelists.
All right,
Okay.
sir. Go ahead, Ms. Engineer Dustado.
Engineer HAMZA,
Yes.
this is about the car park ventilation system.
Okay.
You mentioned that the normal ventilation is 6 air change per hour, and then the impact is 10 air change per hour as per QCDD guidelines. So my question is, in what level, in what volume of air the fan will start? In what ppm level? Because 6 air change, normally it starts at high level pollution. Tell us what minimum part per million the fan will start.
As far as I remember, between less than 30 ppm, the fan will not work. Between 30 to 50, the fans will work normal speed. More than 50 ppm, high speed. I hope I'm not missing anything. This is what I remember, and this is as per the QCD guidelines.
In any design, there's two types of design, which is they are using jet fans, and another they are using the normal ventilation. It means the fan always running. So
Yes.
why my question is about the old design, which is the fan always running. So this fan always running at 6 air change per hour.
Yeah.
All
See,
right.
the car park, if it is actually using the CO system, will like helping the client to reduce the consumption of energy. So that's why you have stage, less than 30 ppm, between 30, 50, more than 50. Some car park, there is no CO system. So they have to run at 6 air change all the time. And then it will change to 10 air change after there is a fire. So that's why you can find some car parks with 6 air change, the fans are running 24 hours because they don't have CO system. If they will install CO system, automatically it will be to the stage.
Yeah, I think that is the old design. The new design right now is about the jet fans. It is run according to the level of pollution. Anyhow, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
So if you still have any more questions, can you type it down? And if there's none, we shall proceed to our program.
Okay, so once again, thank you so much, Mr. Hamza.
Thank you.
Yeah, Engineer Hamza, JEMAA from NAFCO. And we will now be proceeding with the awarding of the plaque of appreciations. So to read the citation, let me read the first one.
Okay, and now we shall read.
Yes, so Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers Qatar chapter present the certificate of appreciation to Engineer Muhammad Nasim for gracing the occasion on topic Building Management System during the virtual general membership meeting as technical speaker in line with its theme, Filipino mechanical engineers gearing up towards global industrial development through challenging times. Held on the 18th of September 2020 through webinar, signed Engineer Rogelio C. De Dios Jr., PME, Chapter President, Engineer Michael T. Serben, PME Vice President Internal, and Engineer Edmundo E. Cunanan, Chapter Secretary. Thank you very much.
As for the second technical speaker, the Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers, Qatar Chapter, present this certificate of appreciation to Engineer HAMZA JEMAA for gracing the occasion on topic Smoke Management System during the virtual general membership meeting as technical speaker in line with its theme, Filipino Mechanical Engineers